The American people have spoken.
United Workers' Party political leader Alan Chastanet has commended the democratic process in the wake of the U.S. presidential elections.
Some of the criticisms that were levied towards the American election system last time, obviously you see there was a tremendous amount of effort being made to make sure that they got the results in a more timely way. There was a greater level of transparency. So I looked at it from that perspective in protecting the democracy.
Opposition leader Alan Chastanet reaffirmed that the opposition UWP stands prepared to collaborate with any political entity that secures victory through the democratic process.
Whomever the American people have chosen, we will work with. I think it's safe to say that both parties, the Democrats and the Republicans, have not really, in my opinion, had a strong enough policy to support this region. I'm concerned that both political parties now have spoken about building a wall. I think it's within the Americans' rights to stop illegal immigration, meaning people who are just crossing the border without being properly checked. But that's going to have significant implications, I think, for us, because it's going to tighten up security, which means it's going to make our region more vulnerable. And so I'm really hoping that the President Trump and his team, once they get in, which is not, for another 6 months, we're not going to know what their policies are, that hopefully that there will be a bigger emphasis on the Caribbean.
Last week, Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre revealed to News Force that his administration is ready to work with whichever candidate wins the 2024 U.S. presidential election to bolster bilateral relations between the two allies and trade partners.
All elections have consequences. The U.S. elections should have consequences not only for St. Lucia, but consequences for the world. So, the whole world is waiting with bated breath as a result of the elections. St. Lucia is waiting also. St. Lucia has been traditional friends with the U.S. I see no reason why that friendship should not continue. I think our friendship will continue with the U.S. And hopefully, we hope that there is new investment, there is more investment in the entire region. But we are waiting, and we will accept the results when they come.
No thanks, Tropical Trump.
Despite critics likening him to Donald Trump with the moniker Tropical Trump, Chastanet reaffirmed what he asserts is his focus on democratic values and the unique solutions tailored to St. Lucia's needs.
America and St. Lucia are two very different places, so it's impossible that our policies would be similar. I think I want to make sure that St. Lucians are taken care of. I want to make sure that people's standard of living is increased. I want to make sure that we're competitive on a global basis. And that's what myself and my party are working very hard to. We think that the country right now is going in the wrong direction. I think that the government absolutely failed when it came to dealing with inflation. So we already saw that inflation was taking place globally, and that situation was made worse by the fact that the government put on a 2.5% tax.
Chastanet also emphasized a commitment to local priorities.
I'm happy for the people in America, for their democracy. We'll work with anybody that comes into office. I'm hoping that President Trump, will pick up from where he left off, particularly in security. But I also hope that there'll be a stronger economic plan for this region. But I have to say to you, for me and for United Workers' Party, we're very concerned about what's taking place here at home, and we remain very focused on our own issues and what those solutions are.
The former Prime Minister intimates that he remains hopeful that President-elect Donald Trump's tenure will enhance security ties and strengthen partnerships between the Caribbean and the U.S.